Hello, Divine Child, and welcome to the tribe. To the 5 subscribers that I got already, I am eternally grateful for your presence and support and your energy, because my main goal of this channel is just to connect to other people who are vibrating at the same frequency as me on this, who appreciate the same ideas and things that I do. So I am so grateful for the opportunity to connect with you. I am also so grateful for your patience, because I am learning. This is a giant learning curve for me, and I'm really appreciating the fact that you resonate with me out here just winging it. So, with that being said, I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to try and center myself. I will be speaking out loud that process. If you feel led to do so, please join me in this brief meditation / activation that I kind of left off the end of the video and felt like it was important to do still. So I will still be doing tarot cards, and we're going to be playing with crystals and just having a good time. But first, we're going to start off with this, with grounding and centering and intention. So, I'm going to show this star bathing card. So, you can focus on this card, you can close your eyes. I'm going to be closing my eyes after I read this intention, this activation. Okay. So, I think. Okay. And breathe in. And breathe out. In. And out. Deep breath in. Hold it. And exhale. Focus on your heart chakra. And I'm going to say these words slowly so you can also say them aloud after me. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform me and heal me, and as they do, may it heal the earth too. See if you can keep your awareness on your breath, and I will be trying to. In the spirit of that same energy, let us look at this black tourmaline and the selenite. together. And selenite is associated with the highest realms. It cleanses itself and all other crystals in its presence. Black tourmaline harmonizes, balances, and protects all of the chakras. It has a intense grounding energy. If you don't know, Pluto is in retrograde. I was actually born with my Pluto in retrograde, so I think I'm having a easier transition into that energy than a lot of people are. But if you're feeling any uncomfortableness, just know that that's actually supposed to happen. Pluto is supposed to be bringing things to your attention that need your attention. And don't be worried about it, because Pluto will stay retrograde and help you work through these energies all the way until October, mid-October. So, be gentle with yourself. Give yourself all the things that you need in this Taurus season. Make sure your routine is something that serves you. Make sure your thoughts, patterns, and beliefs all are things that serve you. Especially with Pluto being conjunct with the moon, it's really a beautiful opportunity, because the moon is the subconscious and Pluto is transformation. And if you're like me, talking to my subconscious and convincing it to transform has been a process. So I am excited for the opportunity to tap into the energies and really accelerate that process. And have fun. Don't be too rigid. Don't take things too seriously. If I can do every single video and every single Instagram post a little differently every time, while still being in that perfect flow of energy. That's divine. Wow. First card we get is the Sun. When I was shuffling it, it ended up on the back of the deck twice. I shuffled it again and did that little fancy thing, and it still was the first card I picked up. Three of Swords. The Well. The Well is a card that is unique to this particular tarot deck. So, I can read from the book from that one, but after I give my interpretation of it. The bottom of the deck energy is the Devil. Okay. So. Breathe out. There is no reason to be tense because we have the Three of Swords and the Devil energy in this reading, because like I said in my other reading, I don't read any cards as negative. All of these cards are just energy, and energy is just whole. It may have distortions to it, but there's no need to focus on distortions because distortions aren't real. So, this is all about where we are right now collectively. I know some people may think that this is a little too woo-woo, but there are multiple timelines and multiple realities happening here on this planet. So, with that being said, a lot of us, more than you would think, have actually transcended the old paradigms and realities that we were born into. Because, okay, so I'm going to share with you briefly before we really get into this reading, because I got distracted by a noise and I'm going to have to edit this video as a result of that. And I'm just going to share with you my lessons in that moment. I, first of all, need to have more mental clarity. Need to work out my mindfulness muscle. But also, in my attempt to keep myself out of the construct in a box, I still put myself into one by saying that I won't do something that is arbitrary. So, I have to believe that that happened for a reason, and I am still in that. My main goal is still to be real and authentic and to form genuine connections with all of you. So, I just want to let you all know what happened, because the edit will be obvious because it will be my first edit. Thumbs up for my first edit. Now, I just lit more incense because I'm going to take a few deep breaths. And begin speaking about the Sun card. The Sun card is the energy of stepping out of confusion and darkness and into confidence and awakening. The Sun is the highest vibration of the celestial bodies that we have access to. And this woman is vibrating on the Sun's level. So, I feel like the message in particular for the Sun card is a lot of us are being really hard on ourselves, and we don't actually realize how high our vibration is. Because the universe is paying attention to intent. Thoughts and feelings matter. But, like I said before, perfection is an illusion. And we are humans, and humans for a reason. So, it is completely unreasonable for us to expect and put that pressure on ourselves to be perfect all the time. We need to take a step back and realize that we've been on one heck of a journey to get to the Sun card. And while we still have work to do, we have done a lot of work. And like I said before, it's more of us than we realize have actually shifted our base vibrations. We've probably moved several different timelines. Now, the Three of Swords. We're not even going to speak on the conventional ways of interpreting the Three of Swords, and I know that this imagery isn't very pleasant, but just try to focus on how beautiful this heart is. Because for me, the Three of Swords is a very necessary thing in order for us to go within and look inside of ourselves and do that necessary introspection to gain clarity, and that ultimately leads to forgiveness, which is healing. And because Pluto is going retrograde, we are being drawn to look at the final stages of these things that we were sent here to heal and to forgive. The Well card. So this is a popular deck, so some of you might be familiar with it. I may or may not read from the book. The Well is the cosmic intelligence, the divine consciousness, that unlimited knowledge that we all have access to. And like, you see how like, it's like, she has this incense, but it also looks like it's, that incense is like flowing into and around the well. Like, she's taking that from one state to another. She's taking that from the 5D to the 3D. You can argue with me on the imagery if you want to, but that's just how I feel it. You go to the well and you bring back the water to your home. The devil energy. Again, I'm not going to speak on the Matrix or anything like that, because the main point of the devil energy is the fact that it's all an illusion. All of these things that happen in the devil energy don't exist. But we had to go through that to realize it doesn't exist. And then the Oracle card. The Cosmic Heart. It says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Which is the exact same energy of basically all these cards that we've pulled today. But this one is more of a call to action type energy. To really mindfully tap into the universe at all times of the day. At any point during the day. Because the truth is that we can't actually, there is no separation from us in the universe. We just aren't aware of it all the time. We like to switch it off. Either because we are more comfortable with it being switched off, or because we've had it programmed into our heads that only when I light my incense and have my candles and grab my tarot cards am I a channeler. When that is not the case. I channel the universe. The purpose of my presence is to be a channel in this universe, to channel the universe to the 3D. That is what a human body is. Okay, so I ran out of storage on my iPhone and had to delete things I no longer needed on my phone. So if that's not a summary and a overall theme for this reading, I don't know what is. Just remember, we've already been doing this. We've been doing it flawlessly. Yes, there are still things to work on. But we have the answers as soon as we look for them. The daily action, the baby steps that we can take are just truly baby steps, and all it takes is just mindfulness in the moment. And when we're struggling, we just need to remember that this is all an illusion. You know, you are not your mind. Now, I want to just get one more card, one more energy, just so we can leave this on a complete note. Two of Swords. We are truly in the battle is in our mind. I am currently fighting this battle myself, which is why I'm channeling this message. But some of my more recent perception changes is everything, like the Two of Swords also, people interpret that as also making a choice, in indecisiveness. So any thought, any feeling, anything that enters your presence, you have the choice whether or not to give that thought any more energy than it already has just by coming into your presence. Because here's the thing. If you're an empath, if you are here on this channel, then you can pick up on thoughts and feelings and things that aren't yours whatsoever. So some of this work might not even be your own mind. You might be stressed out and worried about stuff that isn't even yours to begin with. First of all, if it's even if it is your own mind, it's not yours to begin with, but it's especially true if it's other people's thoughts and feelings that you're picking up on. So, I am sending you all the love and light. Just know that we are on this journey together. And even though you may see some cards that maybe we've had some programming and preconceived notions about them before, I am not picking up any, and this is not a scolding from spirit. This is not a we are on the right path. This is the path. This is the process. Trust in the process and we will get there. Okay. I love you all so much. And just continue to rest and integrate and be gentle with yourself and keep that mental focus. See you next time.